A rivalry almost as old as the sport itself. Two teams that when the history books are referenced, their names populate virtually every page. Winged helmets, golden domes, and as always, when these two match up, legacy is on the line. Welcome to the Big House, Michigan Stadium. It's the Notre Dame Fighting Irish and the Michigan Wolverines. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
When you talk about iconic stadiums in college football, the Big House has to be at the top of your list. One of the most unique stadiums. It is nestled down in the ground. It is loud. It is fun. Ann Arbor has one of the finest stadiums in college sports. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. So Michigan's kicker headed to the football to start this 2026 season. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Notre Dame Fighting Irish offense heads onto the field for the first possession of this game. Michigan really took it to Notre Dame the last time they met, and Hail to the Victors was playing loudly.
It was playing loudly, and they beat the snot out of the Irish. And the Irish better not forget that. And it was the physicality of Michigan taking over, and the Irish going to be ready today.
Yeah, Notre Dame was really upset. They just couldn't answer the bell. Everything seemed to snowball on them, one bad thing after another. They've got to be mentally tougher in this game.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Carr above the noise. Bringing the heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. And the crowd is getting into it early here on 3rd and 10. Carr. Lets it fly. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down. Notre Dame explosive in the passing game. Let's see what they do here. Running inside. It's Williams.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. On the run, it's Mobley. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. Play action, Carr. Fires to the big fella. Snags it, and there's running room. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul.
You just can't hit the quarterback like that. The defender got caught red-handed. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. They think there's room to run to the right here. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll go right back to it. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Under fire. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
And that's what you're trying to do, not just in this game, but for the season. You're just trying to set the tone defensively, and they do that getting the sack. They feel good about their front seven and all the athletes they have. It'll be fun to watch this unit for the rest of this game and see how they do in one-on-one situations.
And the kicker starts the year perfect. Nice job, nice way to start the year. The offense takes the football down the field. Yeah, you want to get touchdowns, but getting points on the first drive to start the season, really nice job by this unit.
Coming out with it, it's Chambers. tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. So the Michigan Wolverines offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And finding space to throw the football against this secondary will be a challenge.
And, man, I can't wait to watch this chess match today. This defense, they are so buttoned up, man. They are dialed in. They know exactly who they are. They can run zone. They can run man. They can stop the run. Like, they make things really hard for quarterbacks, Jesse. And this quarterback on the other side, he's pretty dang good. So I'm excited to see this matchup.
He's really good. He just has to be keyed in on timing. The ball has to come out on time. You can't stare things down against this defense because they're going to make you pay. And they try to make you see ghosts. I think one of the really good things about this defense is that they do a nice job disguising their coverages and changing the picture pre-snap to post-snap. So we know this quarterback physically, obviously, one of the most talented in the country, but mentally today, he has got to be sharp.
He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. The run inside. It's Marshall. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
I love this guy because he brings a physicality to this Michigan offense. Bo Schembechler would have loved this guy. He would have loved to jog a few extra tight ends on the field, get the QB under center.
There he goes. The 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Wolverines.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes courtesy of an explosive play in the passing game from 60 yards out. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Here's Carr to throw. Quick strike complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. To the air. It's Carr. Bought a little time. Lets it go. Quickly complete. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Fires to the right. He's got it. Shakes a man, and he might take off. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another first down. Wants to throw it again. Here's a heat. Touchdown, Irish. He got it. Beat down in bounds.
And you want want these guys that can take the top off of defense. It changes the way they're going to play coverage on you, and he does it right here. Just runs by the DB. He had no chance to try to catch up with him. Makes the big play down the field. And this will change the way you play defense against this guy the rest of the game.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And they top it off with a 31-yard toss for 6. He'll start the return inside his 5. Brings a return out across the 25. Gets a couple of extra yards. He's stopped at the 27-yard line. So here comes the Michigan offense. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Marshall. Got a little grass. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Backed up now, here's second and long. On the ground, it's Marshall. And they swarm him under.
And nice job by this defense, really being physical at the point of the attack. There's not a lot of holes, man. They run the ball on back-to-back plays. Aggressive linebackers playing downhill. Nice job by the D-line, owning the line of scrimmage. And now they got them in a situation where this is where they want them. Third and long, guaranteed passing situation.
And the Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line second and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Wolverines kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Here's Underwood to throw. Right down the middle. Working that left side. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. And the Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Got it. Could not make his way to the corner. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Back to throw, it's Underwood. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. They've already squandered a couple of chances to score touchdowns in the red zone, and now got it! He gets it in! Touchdown, Michigan! You want to keep your offense on the field? Wear down the defense? Put that tape on and show it in a clinic. That's the way it's done.
And as a defense, man, there's nothing more demoralizing. You can handle it when you give up 3, but to give up the touchdown at the end of a long drive, you're already exhausted. You've already been bumped the whole way down the field. Man, that's frustrating.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Fighting Irish out to get this drive started. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Throwing, Carr. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. They've got it at the 37. It's first and 10. Play action, C.J. Carr. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's second and long. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Here comes the heat. He finds a soft spot in the middle. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. Carr rushes on him. And he's incomplete on third down.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Oh, he's got some space. He has 60 yards rushing in this first half, and he is making quite the impression in the opener.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Running inside, it's Marshall. The Fighting Irish call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Now facing a 3rd and long. Underwood. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. It's caught downfield. And the big gain, they've got it on the 46. Now the Wolverines call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Shoots it to the left. Got his man downfield. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
You got to love the rhythm this quarterback is in here on this drive, guys. 2 completions. He's seeing the safety rotation that time. Saw the one-on-one matchup he wanted. Took it.
And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's lucky that was a linebacker, not great hands. It's incomplete. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Wolverines. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
This has been an outstanding job by this football team in the middle 8, right? The last 4 minutes of the first half, they score a touchdown, and here in the first 4 minutes of the second half, they score another. They've changed the scoreboard. They've changed the momentum. Their confidence right now is very, very high, but this is one of those areas situationally in the game coaches are always harping on, and they have executed perfectly.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. So it's an 80-yard drive, and the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. Here's Carr to throw. Got the quick pass. He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as this offense is trying to do some work. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looking to throw, it's Carr. Pressure coming. He lobs one high down the left side. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We start with a look at Northern Illinois, taking on the number 18 team, the Iowa Hawkeyes. And it's Northern Illinois, able to escape with a 3-point victory. Talk about an upset, pushing them to 1-0 on the short season. As we check in on these top 25 matchups this week, we're reminded of just how meaningful every week in college football is. to your game inside the Big House. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. With that, let's send it back to our guys in the booth to see how the fight between Michigan and Notre Dame plays out.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Ready to go here in the second half, and Notre Dame will kick it away. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Wolverines offense heads out, ready to go on the attack. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They feed him again. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. To the ground and try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Throwing, Underwood. He wants to go deep. He's got it inside the 30. What a play, all the way inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 29. And the Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. Looking for a man, it's Underwood. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on 2nd down. Looking down the middle. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. He's piled up 82 yards rushing, and this offense wanted to establish the ground. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Michigan. The maize and blue asserting itself as they stretch this lead against the Irish.
Phil Blue knew coming into this one they had to score and score early. Right now, they are playing with so much energy.
Yeah, they got the offense rolling. They got the momentum going. Notre Dame's going to have to do something quickly to change that.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. So a drive there of 85 yards. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Notre Dame comes onto the field ready to go to work. They're down 28-10, and I don't think it's exaggerating to say their chance of winning this football game probably rides on this drive. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
Nice job by the wide receiver getting open on that slant route against man coverage. He fakes like he's going to the outside. He's able to create some separation, cross his face, and then secures the catch.
Finds the tight end. And that'll be enough to give Notre Dame a first down.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Wide receiver comes in motion. Carr on play action. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Irish send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He's got it. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. The Michigan offense heads out to get this drive started. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out.
Maybe a crease. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. The run inside. It's Marshall. Still running at the 40. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll...
Just plowing ahead. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Going to the run, it's Marshall. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Welcome to college. First carry for the freshman. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Marshall. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. Splits the uprights. Good. And that lead grows even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. This was certainly not their best effort. I believe this team is much better than it performed today, but they're going to pay the consequences of losing this ball game. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Working that one. Oh, it's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
Great job by the defense here, forcing the fumble on the wide receiver. Look, understand the ball came out quick. I got to break, get hats to the football, secure the tackle, try to get that football out. Nice turnover, nice hustle by this defense.
Great place to start for this offense. Running inside, it's Marshall. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Just feeds the running back. Got enough for the first. And a really nice run and pickup there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Run in the red zone, it's Marshall. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Run the gun. The running back has it. There's a crease. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. And the Wolverines are threatening on 1st and goal. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Michigan! His 3rd touchdown of this game.
come out, put drives like that together, score a bunch of points, and especially at home. Give your home crowd something to get excited about. They have today. They've been jacked up, and they're going to go 1-0.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here come the Irish back on offense. We've certainly seen better performances from this group. You have to hope that they'll grow from this, but this is going to be one that they're going to kick themselves over for a while. He unleashes a long one.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Carr to throw for it on fourth. Takes a hit as he fires. The incomplete pass ends a frustrating series, and they turn it over on downs. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. The run inside. It's Marshall. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. The Wolverines have a lot of options on second and inch. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Wolverines!
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they tacked on the extra point. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Fighting Irish out to get this drive started. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. He's stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. They'll run the counter. He stopped in his tracks, and at least they didn't lose yardage on this one. The Irish facing quite a challenge here on 3rd and a mile. Gives it on the option. They stop him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Not a lot of room to make this catch. They stop him immediately, flying down the field, and get to him before he can even get started. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels in 1st and 10. Makes it past the marker. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
The give out of the gun. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be fourth down. And while they could run victory formation, you also have to think about padding those stats. And it's no good. He missed it. And they missed a field goal, so something has gone wrong today. They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line. Throwing, Carr. Oh, they're after him. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Dropping back, it's Carr. Here's a throw downfield late. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Guys, I think we all expected this game to be close. A couple of teams of this caliber, but boy, what a statement by the underdog in this one.
And there's going to be a big movement in the rankings after that performance. That team that got the win today, they are going to get moved ahead of their opponent. It's one thing to beat a ranked opponent, David. It's one thing to blow the doors off them. That was impressive.
It's impressive. It's huge for them. Obviously, we know what's going to happen when they're going to move up the charts, but the other side is equally as depressing. I mean, they're going to fall like a rock. This wasn't even a competitive game. This is a bad day, and the rankings will reflect it when they come out.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.